What's up, y'all? What's going on, y'all? What is good, y'all? I am back with another video. You guys, listen, I appreciate all the prayers and get well soons and all the good stuff. Y'all, I have been sick for a total of, looks like, almost 3 weeks. Almost 3 weeks, you guys. Couldn't taste, smell, body ache, just everything, y'all. Just everything. I am just fully getting my taste back, you guys. Like, just, I don't wish this on anybody. Just suffering. Just downright suffering from body aches. And y'all, I am just like starting to, like, I feel better, but my taste is just starting to come back in. It's not 100%. It may be about, maybe right at 90%, not 100%. But I'm feeling better. The muscle aches and the pains and stuff, they're starting to go away. And just the constant migraine headaches, you guys, are starting to dissipate, and I'm able to get up and move around like I wasn't able to do before, because before I was just getting up, taking a bath, going to the bathroom, barely having enough strength to do that. And now I'm just like, I'm able to get up and move around, and I'm still not really eating because I can't really taste. But even so, I really didn't have the strength to really eat. But I've been staying hydrated with a lot of water and all that good stuff. Just trying to get back to where I need to be, y'all, so I can get back to work. Because my job actually works by a point system, and we're only allowed to miss a certain amount of time before that becomes a problem. They don't even have sympathy for whenever we're sick, y'all. I'm talking about no sympathy. They give you a couple of days, but after that, it's like, even with the doctor's excuse, you can still lose points. And if you miss so many points, you lose so many points, you can lose your job. So it's a lot like that. I don't know if you guys ever dealt with anything like that before, but this is how this job actually works. But anyway, y'all, I'm back with another video, right? And today, what I want to talk about is something that I've been seeing a lot. I've been getting a lot of, been questioned a lot about it. And I believe I've answered this question time and time again. But again, I always say I get new subscribers all the time. I get new people. And we're going to forever. Sometimes some of this information is regurgitated because I get new people who are in different stages of dealing with the narcissist. And they want answers as well. So a lot of times I have to repeat some things. And it's just, that's the way it is. Right? And so what I want to talk about today is, why does a narcissist look like they're happy with the new supply? Whether it's a new supply, old supply, whomever the narcissist has decided to get away from you for, right? Whoever they decided was going to be your replacement, what is it about this relationship that looks so happy, right? Because you're still watching. For whatever reason it is, you could be fresh out of the situation. We don't know what stages people are in, y'all. And on this channel, I don't like to judge anybody at all, because people have these kind of questions, especially whenever the breakup first happens. Whenever the narcissist first discards you or forces you to discard them, or however which way it works. A lot of times, you're still connected to the narcissist, right? You're still trauma bonded. There's a lot that's still going on. And you're still trying to figure out who this individual left you for. And if you know who they left you for, or you know what happened, you're still trying to figure out, well, why is it that they just look so happy over there? I get this a lot, y'all. People ask me this a lot. And I need for y'all to understand that narcissists, let's just talk about this, y'all. Let's get off into this. Let's discuss this, right? And what I need for y'all to understand is narcissists can't be happy with anyone. You see, narcissists live in a fantasy world, y'all. They live in a world full of fantasy, having unrealistic, right, expectations of people. Narcissists don't want to face real life. They want their fantasy world in a real life. That's what they want. When narcissists get into new situationships, or what people think are relationships, they will be what looks like happy and so excited, and everything will be going well. This is how it looks, just like it was with you, if you can remember. You have to understand that's the love bombing stage. The problem starts when the love bombing phase is over. They can't handle the flaws of their partner in any kind of healthy way. They can't stand seeing you do anything that doesn't align with what they had in their head. Yeah, you see, they've already put you in a box. They've already decided who they want you to be in their head. And when you don't add up to being this individual, that's it. The love bombing phase is over, and all hell breaks loose. Okay? They can't handle any kind of flaws in a healthy way. The expectations of the narcissist are shattered when this happens. And this is when the narcissist gets really, really abusive. They become unhappy, right? Because, see, they want control and power and authority and high expectations from their partner. And when they don't get this, all hell breaks loose. Narcissists derive happiness and pleasure from people and materialistic things. And this is all temporary. Once they get bored with what they have, then they start feeling empty and miserable inside. It's not like they don't already feel like this, right? But when they're in that love bombing stage, they feel like that they're in love. And they have something so good. This is what they feel. And the first flaw, the first thing that their partner does that doesn't align with what they had in their head, y'all, that's it. That's all bets are off. The abuse starts, and it's only downward spiral from there. You see, narcissists are empty and miserable, no matter what you may think. And narcissists will keep living unhappy and unsatisfied lives. And they love to show the outside world, right, that things are going well, that everything's wonderful, because that's their show-off behavior. But narcissists are not happy with anyone. They are never happy with what they have. The narcissist is never content with who they are because they want to be someone else. I need for y'all to get that. I know what it looks like. I was once a person who watched a narcissist once the discard happened. I wanted to see what was so important. What you thought was better than me. Who you thought was better than me. I'm giving you everything. I thought we loved each other. So y'all, when I talk about this stuff, I was there. I was a person who watched the narcissist. I was like trying to figure out what the hell is better than what we have. What's better than this? Me not knowing I'm green. Not knowing I'm dealing with a whole narcissist. I'm dealing with a whole clown. I'm not even knowing this. I'm not even knowing that I am in the middle of a damn circus. I had no idea that this was even happening. So this is why I say, y'all, they're not happy. I know what it looks like. Y'all, people ask me this all the time. Well, Yolanda, they look happy. They've been with this person for so long. They got a house together. Somebody's having a baby. They've been together for all this time. They got a new this or a new that. Y'all, it comes a time after that discard where you got to cut the narcissist off. You got to stop watching what they're doing because they're giving you a show. And if you were somebody who was once with a narcissist, then you know what this other person is getting behind closed doors. And a lot of times they're getting it a lot worse than you were. You were somebody who was with a narcissist, right? Y'all, listen, let me talk to y'all because that's what got me together, right? When illusion started to play on me, right? When my mind started playing tricks on me like, oh my God, they still together. Oh, well, I wonder what about, but I mean, well, I thought, but y'all, it had to dawn on me. Yolanda, you was with this person. What are you doing? You know exactly who this person is. What are you doing? Did you forget how this person was treating you behind closed doors? What are you doing? Did you forget that you had to put on a facade for the world? Did you forget that people thought that y'all were a power couple? Did you forget that people was giving you all these compliments about your lovely relationship and how good this person was to you? What are you doing? Did you forget that you were a part of a game that nobody even knew what you were going through behind closed doors? What are you doing? Your mind will play tricks on you, y'all. People will literally believe that you are in a great relationship with this wonderful person who just loves and cares about you so much. Y'all, we got to stop this and we got to do better than this. The narcissist doesn't give a flying hoot about you. And just like they didn't care about you, they don't care about this other person. This is how it is. And if you're watching the narcissist, your mind will play tricks on you. I'm trying to talk to y'all. Because if you were in it like I was in it, you understand what I'm saying. Y'all got to understand, this is how this works. Mind you guys, listen. Before I started creating this video, my phone was so dry. No text messages, no phone calls, nothing. The moment I start trying to talk to y'all about what is going on and all these things that are really important that I need for y'all to understand, I need for y'all to get this, all these interruptions happen. This is how evil dealing with narcissists really is. Y'all got to understand something about evil. It doesn't take a day off. These people are game players, y'all. And as long as you're watching, they're giving you a show. I don't understand how you could possibly believe that a narcissist could be happy with anyone. It just doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. They're not happy. They don't even know what that is. And no matter what it looks like from the outside looking in, remember, you were once a person that was on the inside. You got to see all these things firsthand. You know that it's not real. At one time, this was you. You was this person. You were the insider. You were the one that the narcissist was treating like trash and stepping all over you and treating you like you never existed. I tell people all the time, thank God for the discard. And be even more thankful if you're in a position like I am where the narcissist refuses to hoover you. Be more thankful because that means you won. I don't want the narcissist to ever feel comfortable enough to try to hoover me. Don't think about me. Forget I even existed. I don't want to hear, see, listen. Excuse me, y'all. When it comes to the narcissist, I just don't. I want to be on the don't list. Don't try it. Don't think about it. Don't come near me. Just forget I even exist. Somebody asked me recently, Yolanda, I just want to know what's wrong with me hating this individual. Y'all, I just find it takes more energy to hate somebody than anything. You know, you don't want to exert energy into the narcissist. We don't want to do that. I think that you've given them enough supply, okay? And narcissists love, zapping your energy from you. Whether it's good or bad, they'll take it, right? And we don't have time to be walking around with hatred in our heart. And listen, you're talking to somebody who thought it was okay to hate the narcissist, okay? So don't think that I don't understand. I get it. I get it. We dislike these individuals. We wonder why we have to even coexist with these kind of people. We're still wondering why, and why, years later, even after it's over. Even after you're away from the narcissist, even after you've gone on with your life, you're still wondering why. Just why. You can't make sense of it. I've been away from the narcissist for years, and I still cannot make sense of why. And not why it happened, no, but why must we even, why? What's the point of them even just being, y'all get what I'm saying? Y'all get it. I think we understand each other here. But just know that I get that where there's good, there's evil, and there has to be a balance. I get that. But that never stops us as human beings from wondering just why. Right? You have to get to a place where you understand that once you find out you're dealing with people who are like this, people who are narcissists, you get away from these kind of people and you don't let them back in your space. And with time, if you do it right, a lot of the hatred you feel and things you feel towards a narcissist, it will subside. It will. You'll get to a place where you're healed or you're healing. You'll never let them back in your life. Or anybody who's like this, you won't let around you anymore. And you'll realize that it takes way more energy to hate the narcissist than it does to just be educated, know who these individuals are, and keep them away from you. I've dealt with so many narcissists, you guys, but guess what I've done? Gotten them out of my life. I don't hate them. I just don't wish them on anybody. And I wouldn't ever, ever let them back in my life again. Not saying that we won't run into more narcissists. But what this does is, once you're educated, it keeps the ones that you do know out of your life. And the ones that you come across, they're easier to spot. And they will know that you know who they are. And they'll find another target. Energy is real. They pick up on that. And they know that you know. Even the ones that you've never had an interaction with. If you come across paths with them, they can feel, they know that you know who they are. And they sometimes, I have to be honest, they'll still try you. If you're not an healed empath, they will still try you. This is why it's so very important to heal. Know what you're dealing with. Not run around bitter and hateful and mad with the narcissist, but more educated than anything. Because this is not, y'all, we're still a part of this planet. We're still going to want to come across narcissists. They're not just going to poof, pow, be going because you know who they are. Okay? But you have to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Because narcissists are everywhere. And if you know who they are, they'll know that you know who they are. And they'll get somebody else to do it. And we don't wish this on anybody. But this is how it works. They have to have supply at all times. And they're going to get somebody else to do it. That's just what it is. Our job is to stay healed and get healed and stay educated. And just know what this is. And we're supposed to be helping one another by spreading the word. We're all in this thing together. That's the thing. So for all of y'all who are still questioning and sending me, emails and just asking me about the narcissist being happy, just know this. There's no such thing as a happy narcissist. No such thing. I haven't came across a happy narcissist yet. It's just not like that, y'all. I don't know any. Narcissists will initially feel happy. We know when they met their new target. And they'll remain what they call happy for a certain period of time. Then they'll fall back to their previous, emotional state. They'll go back to being miserable, just like I said. They'll eventually become bored with their new partner and seek sources outside of the supply that they already have, just like they did with you. Doesn't change. It's their default setting, you guys. And guess what? I can tell you that for sure they're looking happy with the new supply. But they are selfish beyond belief. And they will treat their new supply like trash because that's what they do to all of their partners. Stop worrying about the narcissist being happy. And start worrying about your own happiness. And know that they are going to mess up all on their own, just like they did with you, without your help. Okay? Even if they look all lovey-dovey in the beginning, You have to know by now that it's only temporary, you guys. They will always and eventually revert back to being their miserable selves, and they will visit their miserable nature on those who's closest to them. Anybody in close proximity always gets it. Don't forget that. Just be happy that it's no longer you. All right? You guys, that's it for this video. That's all I want to bring to y'all. Please take the time out to like, comment, share, subscribe. Turn on your bells because I'm going to be bringing y'all some different content. And we're going to be discussing things other than narcissism. Some different topics about toxic people, but just not always narcissists, y'all. We're going to start just discussing toxic people in general and how we can protect ourselves from these kind of people. All right? Until next time, guys.